Alright, week 2 in the bag. So I can say that my Grayscale phone and the random little app I was using to disable Reddit and YouTube worked really well. So my distractions were much lower this week, and I was able to focus more on the music. And to that end, I feel like I made a few breakthroughs. So on bass guitar, I got my plucking speed up, like actually decently fast and consistent. And I was able to play my first like kind of legitimate bass line, being Billie Jean. For piano, I'm starting to actually learn, legitimate songs with both left and right hand together. I'm going to go through some Zelda tracks because I actually want to learn those on piano rather than pop songs. For guitar, I think we've started to make some progress with the improvisation using arpeggios. Rather than just like randomly noodling around on pentatonic, I'm starting to do the first versions of actually following a chord progression. Which is really cool. I feel more in touch with the music and like I complementing the chords rather than just being in my own zone, soloing on top of it. And then finally, I think the biggest breakthrough I made was in regards to singing. I looked up a bunch of videos on this and did a bunch of like exercises laying on the floor, like holding my stomach and stuff. But I feel like I finally figured out proper breath support. So when I'm singing, rather than having, some throat tension, I'm actually supporting everything properly. And that lets me sing a little bit more freely. I can hit notes a little bit higher than I normally would and stay in chest voice without like flipping into falsetto. And my tone is a lot more consistent. It doesn't waver as much, and I'm able to hit notes more correctly rather than being a little bit sharp or flat on them.
We live on front porches and swing life away. We get by just fine here on minimum wage. If love is a labor, I'll slave till the end. Won't cross these streets until you hold my hand.
Anyway, I'm excited to move on to week 3. Hope to progress some more, especially in singing, because I'd really love to get into open mic sooner rather than later, so that rather than just do it the one time this season, I'd be able to go a couple of different times and really start to grow my kind of solo repertoire. So see you in week 3.